And ahoy gamers, and welcome back to Path of Exile as we play through as a hardcore solo self-run necromancer playing on the latest Settlers League. In this episode we make our way through Act 8 as we fight our way through the city of Sarn. We take on a number of mini-bosses, we have some close calls, we take on the final bosses of Act 8, the twins, or the sisters, I don't really know what they are, but they're really cool boss fight. So without further ado, let's jump on in. And we are back on Path of Exile as we are playing through Act 8. So today we are going to do the Labyrinth to get our next ascendancy. So that's the intention for today's video. We might see how far we can get through Act 8, but I can't promise we're going to get very much done today. This is my priority to get this done so we can get the next ascendancy. Or upgraded ascendancy. But yeah, I don't know how different this is going to be compared to the previous Labyrinth. So hopefully it's relatively easy. I'll probably show most of this, although what level are the mobs? Level 55, okay. You know what? I kind of umming and ahhing. This is going to be very easy. It's the only things I'm going to be worried about are the bosses. So we will show some of Act 8 today. Hopefully you can finish it. Because I'm just going to rush through this and I'm probably just going to show the boss fights because these mobs themselves aren't too dangerous. So we'll jump back in each time because I think in the first version of the trial we have to fight the boss 3 times, so we might have to fight the boss 3 times again. So we'll just keep jumping back in each time we get to the boss, and then hopefully we can get through most of Act 8 today.
Empire must be shared equally amongst all of its citizens.
Is boss number 1. We'll see how much health we can drop off of him. We'll be able to determine how many times we're going to have to fight him. So as per last time, we just need to just keep away from his damage if possible. So we are slightly higher level than him. Okay, so it looks like we have to fight him 3 times. We've got a third of his health down. Then he'll get
a husk for its descendants.
That wasn't too bad at all. So we jump back in when we get to him a second and then a third time. And here we are. Let's go for round 2. Hopefully, I'm not too worried about these to be honest, but hopefully it's not too bad. I can't remember. I think, yeah, these mobs over here, I think they spawn in. Oh no, wait, is it different? Okay, I can't remember the mechanics for this. I don't know whether it's different from the first trial. She's doing a beam over there. Why is she beaming over here? Probably want to take this out. Okay, there's a lot of damage that came my way that time. Oh, never mind. Okay, he's now down. So that's attempt number 2 completed. Just one more attempt, and then we'll be able to upgrade our ascendancy, which is pretty cool. And here we are. Going to be going in to fight the last boss. At least I'm presuming it's the last boss. Looks like there's loads of traps on the floor, so we need to be careful. We did find this summon skeletons, which is quite useful. They're not the best, but hey, I can at least summon some more minions if required. Okay, I
receive your sentence.
I think I can just tank most of this damage, to be honest. I'm just going to pick up all the loot that drops on the floor. As you can see, right, we've got that, and he's down. Fine. Okay, that's not that great. We've got a death bow. That's pretty cool. Some treasure keys. I don't think there's really anything here of use, is there? That maybe. Okay, fine. Right, let's go and head into the ascendancy chamber. We've got 1. Okay, not really anything good there. Divine font. Sacrifice a gem for treasure keys. We've got a spare gem here. We'll do that. And we've got 2 treasure keys. Great. Probably not the best thing we could have done there. I could have leveled up a gem or increased the quality of a gem. Altar of Ascendancy. There you go. Got another achievement there. Finish the Cruel Labyrinth in the Hardcore League. That's pretty cool. 2 ascendancy points. I'm going to go for minion damage and life. And I'm going to go for minus aggression. Minions have more life and deal more damage. Perfect. And then ideally I'd like to try and get these 2. Unnatural strength, minion damage, here minion damage and life, and bone barrier. So I'll probably go for the bone barrier next. Next time we can do this. Right, so now return to town. I'm going to quickly click back on the... Where are you? I'm going to click back on this. the plaza. I'm going to pop it back in. I'm going to just double check the levels of things. So just quickly jump up here.
Not before.
Right, so the next one's level 68 and then 75. Okay, just gathering. Okay, level 68. So that's probably going to be Act 8, 9, and 10. Probably going to be one in each. One labyrinth in each. And then I'm guessing the final one you just pay your money to open or pay some sort of currency, which I haven't got yet. So I think we have to now head into the sewers, which is fine.
That would just make life complicated.
And there's two ways out. Okay, normally back in Act 3, I think it was, you had to go out via this top area here. But it looks like there's a way out here into the toxic conduits. That's pretty cool. As per the last episode 2 days ago, we're probably just going to rush through this. Well, I say rush through this. I'll keep jumping in and out when you get to bosses. If we get any kind of story, we'll jump back in. But if not, I'm not too worried. Once again, this is a really strong build. As per usual, the build is down in the description down below. And if you really want to see the build being done with some justice, because I followed the build loosely and now I've kind of gone off and done my own thing. And so if you want to see how good the build is by someone who's actually made it and who knows what they're doing, check out Helmbreaker. He's a good guy. Right. And on that, we'll jump back in when we probably find a boss or we get to any story. And we found this place. It's this guy's, I can't pronounce that guy's name, but it's his cesspit. So I'm guessing there's going to be a boss in here somewhere. Saying that, there's loads of mobs here, so I don't think the boss is quite there yet. But we've got to make sure we avoid all of that AoE. Nice, the skeletons keep leveling up. And
when I'm ready,
he's going to be here somewhere. So I just jumped in a little bit prematurely there. So I did look at some Steam achievements as well. So the getting to level 60 as a hardcore character, only 2% of the players on Steam have got that achievement. So it's pretty cool. There we go. Just waiting for that ore to pop. Looked at some other Steam achievements, so we're doing quite well considering. I wouldn't mind, once again, I think I said in the last video, I do want to carry on my Ruthless run. So once I've finished once I've finished this playthrough, I'll probably then start doing some Ruthless runs, me getting through each act and doing a bit of farming, which that's going to be what replaces this series once the series is over. Either we finish the end game or this character dies, but I at least want to get through the story. So I think that'd be quite good fun, and I really want to keep pushing through as that Ruthless character. I do intend to continue streaming sometime soon, but because of my work schedule, I just don't have the ability to stream most evenings. It's a bit of a shame. But I do still have my character, which I will be streaming sometime soon, my Ruthless character that is. Summon Reaper, I always want to pick those up, they're quite useful. And I want to pick up as many jewels as jewels as possible, because I don't know if we're going to get to one. Because we are close-ish to a jewel over here, but it's a basic jewel. I don't know whether the jewels we can go into this. I'm not sure how that works, but it's fine. Right, let's go and find this boss, and we'll take him out, I guess. Okay, so we found this place. There's a random valve here. This is, I can't remember what this room is called. Okay, it's still in the cesspool. And there he is, there's a boy. Doesn't actually look like a boy, looks like a woman, but hey. Okay. So let's just keep my distance. Might want to destroy these. Okay, they're just going to spawn some more mobs, that's fine. I can use their bodies to summon some skeletons. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Torture a fellow witch, but you brought this on yourself, Dodri.
Dodri, that's how you pronounce its name. I didn't want to butcher it. What have we got first? Sim.
And once more we return
And okay,
victorious.
our journey to the
Although I
north
have
lies
to
in
admit,
Highgate.
I did not relish the sensation of imbibing that foul.
Okay, fine.
witch's-
So we know you need to head north. That's fine. Looks like our path splits into two here. Let's pop to town. Let's get the reward. I was trying to think. Did we get a H? No, it's Y. Okay, we didn't get. Okay, he didn't suck his soul out. That's fine. So we didn't get any of those. That's okay. What have you guys? The new quest
These
here.
owl eyes of mine have been watching.
So you
the
need
sun
us to
goddess
find a
from
sun
afar.
orb and the
Why are you
moon
still
orb,
standing
which I'm
there?
presuming are probably in the temples each side of this.
It's suppose someone as crafty as Dodri Would have kept
Okay,
their ugly.
nothing of note there. That has a socket. These resistances probably going to get
Tell
the
me
one that
something.
has a socket.
Any chance you might be willing to join forces and turn a healthy profit with old Argan?
Okay,
You ever
so you want
heard
me to
of the wings
find
of Hysteria? Not just another day.
find some
Bring me back
wings.
something nice,
So looking through here, looks like, yeah, we've got a quest each side, which is fine. And Clarissa, what have you got for us?
Exile. You've
Find the
helped me
Ankh
before.
of Eternity.
You can help me again,
Where is
can't
the
you?
Ankh of Eternity?
My hope waits for me to the east, tucked away in a shrine in the key.
Okay, so
The
it's in
Ankh
some
of Eternity.
shrine to the east, which is over here somewhere. That's fine. Okay, we'll keep going, and let's go back to the cess pit. Sewer outlet. So here we are. Don't know where we are now. Okay, we're still in the conduits. Grab this. Oop, nice. Thank you very much. You got some more elemental resistances there. Oh, I guess this is, yeah, it's an outlet for each side. So I'm guessing we're going to be on the west side now. Yeah, we are. So we'll clear the west side first, and we can go back to this place and go to the east side. And we've made our way to this bathhouse. So the map splits into two here. There is a ascendancy trial here somewhere. So we
When
definitely
I'm
want to give that a
ready,
go.
and not before.
So that's a good sign. If there's one here, we could very well have 3 ascendancy trials in this one act. So we could get our next ascendancy maybe in this episode. It would be pretty cool. I've not really had any issues with any mobs so far. Everything just dies pretty much instantly. Once again, I think I said in the last episode, it's just going to be rogue AoE that hits us. There's a boss here. Was a boss there. Now we need to take the wings, which is over here somewhere. Nice and easy. Boop. There we go. So Ankh's in a different place. I have to hand this back in. Okay, fine. Now we just need to make our way through this map. And it does split off into 2, so we've got it's going to be a lot of backtracking in this episode, I think. We've done a lot of exploring in this map. We finally found the Ascendancy trial. It took us a while to get here. So there's a boss locked way in there. So it looks like this is going to heat up. Locked doors. We need to just hit as many levers as we can. Okay, that's opened that on there. That's good. We've got a crafting recipe down there as well. We should be okay to tank a bit of this. Yeah, okay. We're fine to tank a little bit. As long as we don't sit in there for too long. And... okay, this door's now open. Good. Just want to run straight through. Grab the crafting recipe. Okay, good. There's another lever there. So I'm going to grab this. I'm just going to keep an eye on my health. And I think that should be... okay, there's one more lever up here. Yeah, okay, we can tank the damage, which is not the best, but hey, if we can tank it, we may as well. And now just to run straight through, just like that. So we've now got 2 more Ascendancy trials before we can pick up our next... what's it called? Ascendancy. Yes. We need 2 more, we can get one of these 2. We found this place, the Pools of Terror. We've got to take out this, wherever this person is. We have to be really careful because we are actually taking a lot of damage now. So we definitely need more HP. Because there's been a couple times where my shield's dropped almost instantly and whatever's hitting me is almost taking me out. But definitely want to keep moving, just keep away from these mobs. Just keep away from anything I can, to be honest. As long as I can keep teleporting, let my minions do as much damage as possible, and I'll just keep running around. And Ugul looks like he's just about to go down. There we go. He's down. Sin's over here. Looks like Sin's just absorbed. Ugul died over there, but he's absorbing this crystal here.
Death, the mirrors are thus shattered.
Awesome. So that's one boss down.
Bugle was a cautionary tale.
And that is another one of these. Ugul's here.
like the taste
You and your
of this divine
minions
spark.
take 50% reduced reflected
Smooth.
damage.
And flavoured with fear.
Ooh, that's not bad. I think, so we currently have this one activated. You're probably going to go for this. So Thorns is less affected on us, or less effective. We can go back to Sun Encampment. So on the map, so we've done here, then we need to go back to the concourse, which is the, and then we can make our way back to the bathhouse to go to the concourse. We didn't get this waypoint. Then we've got 2 areas to go to: the docks and then wherever this location is. Almost forgot. Let's go hand in this quest.
So it was.
Okay, we got that. That's fine. So we're gonna make a bit of room here. I don't need all of these, to be honest. Destroy, and that would do as well. Destroy. I do need to clear out my inventory.
You found...
Which is fine. I know.
Bring me back something nice.
There we
huh?
go.
How you doing?
And we've got this reward here. Let's go for a cobalt jewel. I don't know whether it's good or not. You can quickly identify all these stuff. Iron Commander. That's a cool looking bow. Don't need it. Got this ring here. Fire damage. Don't need that. Just going to identify everything here. See if there's anything of use. That. No, not really. That. Extra socket. However, it's not very useful. And then this sword. I'm going to keep this sword because it looks cool. It's not very good, but it looks cool. And we're coming towards the end of this lunar temple, I'm presuming. So I vaguely remember this place. You see that I've got this on the left-hand side of my screen. I've got Rampage. So I've got myself some new gloves. Got ourselves the Legion gloves, the Null and Void. It's not as good as what we had originally, so I do lose out on a little bit of max life. But the increased armor and energy shield is huge. I can't not say no to that. Also, I get Rampage. I don't know how many kills I need to have Rampage activate. However, I'm killing a load of mobs anyway, so I may as well have a bonus for doing that. Okay, so here's Dusk, a boss. Well, it looks more of a mini boss rather than an act boss. Okay, that face looks at me and then it shoots like an orb, so I need to keep away from that. But as long as I keep moving every now and then, we should be okay. And there we go. There's that boss down. Got the moon orb and some crafting.
Nice.
Awesome.
Your secrets will soon be mine.
So now we need to head over to this place here. I think we can hand that in, can't we? Travel to the key, find the sun orb. Okay, yeah, so we still need to find the sun orb, which is this location here, which is fine. Which is fine. Yeah, so far so good. And now we're fighting Dawn. We fought Dusk. This is in the Solar Temple. Just going to keep my distance as per usual. And he's down. Nice. So that's both orbs gathered. So now if we go back to town, there's a few things we need to do before we work with these orbs. These orbs go into a plinth, which is in this harbour bridge. But we have this another location over here. We also have this location here. So we can go do a little bit more exploring before we make our way to the centre of the bridge. We've got full inventory here. We did get this item here, which is pretty cool. It's a shame it has a dex requirement, because I wouldn't mind if I kind of wouldn't wanted to use that. But the dex requirement of 86, yeah, we're a bit off of that. Not too far off, but just a little bit off, which is not ideal. And we are going to probably look at starting to upgrade, so that flask is 600, which is not ideal. Starting to upgrade our flask, as well as I'm going to start looking at upgrading my gear. Because I've got this armor, very, very old, level 17. I'm still using it. No, not level 17, that's gems level 17. This armor itself is very, very old. The chaos resistance is nice. The shield and life is nice, but I know full well we can get a lot better. Same as this wand. I've had this wand probably since Act 3, so we've had it for far too long. So we need to upgrade some of our gear, as well as this shield. This shield's a relatively new upgrade, but it's really just the wand and the armor here we need to upgrade. And we are putting some points into... So I'm moving down here, so I've got Faith and Steel now, which gives me even more elemental resistances. I want to make my way... So I don't know whether I want any of this mastery. We'll have to look at that later. But also making my way to Holy Dominion. Mainly because I want the extra elemental resistances at 12%. I think there's another elemental resistance nearby which we could get instead. I can't remember exactly where it is. So we might have a look to see if we can get another elemental resistance. I can't remember where it's gone. It wasn't too far off the beaten path, which we could probably get. Chaos resistance would be nice. If I'm going to get rid of that armor, this would be nice to have. But was it this one? There's somewhere that gives me more resistances, which I might quickly grab if we've got the spare points. Just because it's very useful to have more resistances. Because I am going to start getting rid of the resistance armor that I've got. Everything I have has more and more resistances added to it. And I don't really need them. So in town, that's our resistances as it stands. When you leave, this will shoot up to likely to be over 100 for each of the items. I can come back and sell my inventory later. That's fine. So my resistances now, yeah. So I've got more than enough. Chaos resistance could obviously be higher, but that's not the end of the world. So my resistances are not a problem. So it'd be good to start getting rid of some of this gear and having something that gives us something that's useful rather than looking for resistances. We have got a new upgrade, this belt here. So I lose a load of strength which I had on here, but that's fine. I didn't really need the strength. I do lose some chaos resistance. However, I get this belt which gives me phasing if energy shield recharge has started its recovery. So whenever my energy shield starts going up, I have loads of evasion, which is really useful. And it also gives me max shield and evasion. This sword, which I just found as well, Queen's Decree, is really good. It's a shame that we're using a shield, because I would love to use that. Increased minion damage, skeleton duration. Okay, don't care too much about skeleton. Raise zombies, fine. That'd be really useful. That's a really cool sword. Once again, it's just a shame that we're using shields and we've got so much dedicated to having. Well, I say so much. Do we actually have? Yeah, block master. We got at least one here, which is not ideal. At one point here, but hey, never mind. After some time, we found Clarissa inside the key. It took a very long time to find. Okay, looks like we are maybe resurrecting Tormund. I don't really know what's going on here. Okay, to defeat zombies that start appearing. Okay, we're using the Ankh. I think we're using the Ankh to try and like bring him back to normal. He's kind of cursed, I'm presuming.
I need more mana.
But this is fine. We can keep an eye on any new loot that might drop, and so far we haven't found anything, which is a bit of a shame. There you go, everything's just melting. Found this pretty cool weapon. Probably going to sell it. Not really something I'm probably going to use in the future. Okay, Tolman's now released. He's now escaped, and he's now gone. Okay, Clarissa, thank you very much.
So stupid.
She'll destroy the Ankh. Fine. Okay.
Out of fear.
Okay, I've talked to now in town, which is fine.
How he was.
We've got a few more places to check, so I want to go to this grain gate and go to this area over here, and then we'll then. I don't think there's any more quests, but that's my intention to go clear out those two areas. Once they're cleared, so I see what's going on, we'll then hopefully do the main story here in the harbour bridge and make our way maybe to Act 9.
I was out
as long as
hunting
you survive.
food for our encampment.
Okay, you have nothing.
Talakora.
You have nothing for me. That's fine. Let's see what rewards we get for this one.
Poor Tolman.
Okay, and new skill point. Fine. I don't know what I'm going to put the skill point on, to be quite honest. There's not really much we want. Yeah, so we're probably not going to spend any points. I need to double check where the... There was something I was looking for. I can't remember where it was. I think it's quite... Yeah, there's something... I was looking for something, but I can't remember what it was. Shield Marsh would be quite nice. But that's quite far to go. There's 1, 2... There's 1, 2... Yeah, that's quite far to go. But it would be quite nice to have. We found this side quest. Oh, side quest over.
After 3 centuries.
We just had to take out those
I really
Gemlin
must create some
legionnaires,
Gemlins of
and they
my own.
died instantly. That's that quest over. We're gonna go make our way to this location. We'll probably see you again when we make our way to the harbour bridge, because unless there's anything major that pops up, which I don't think there will be. And we're now into the Sky Shrine. So this is where you have to put the relics. Solaris and Lunaris. Ooh, okay. Oh, they're fighting each other. Maybe. Okay, let's avoid any form of AoE. Okay. We can't attack her, so let's aim for Solaris. Okay, it's now got dark. So there's Lunaris now. The Eternal Moon. Okay, 50% health. She's disappeared. Now it's back to Solaris. I just want to keep dodging. I do like the aesthetics of this boss. The fact it's just getting really dark, really light again. So when one disappears, it changes to that time of day. There you go. Is that over? Oh, no. Solaris is still here.
When I'm ready, and not before.
There we go. And she's melted as well. The exit, Act 9 is now open. That was cool. Right, let's see if there's any good gear. So that we could use that. Bows, we don't use bows, don't need that.
Cold pride, flaming rage, and pass beyond this human age.
Okay, nothing of use there. Right, Sin, what have we got?
Sun and moon return to their rightful places, leaving our path now clear. Highgate lies ahead, Beastslayer.
and a debt that has...
Okay, so you want me to go to Highgate. So we've got these two now.
Your energies flow through my veins
So you
now.
cannot be stunned if you've been stunned
Thank you for
in the last
distracting
2
each other
seconds.
like
That's fine.
fools.
Additional physical damage reduction for each nearby enemy. That's quite useful. And then you've got this one here. 6% physical reduction while there is only one nearby enemy. Okay, we'll probably go for this one actually. I think that's probably going to be the better one. We've got some other additional ones there. 10% chance to avoid projectiles. 6% reduced elemental damage if you've been hit recently. And avoid projectiles that have been changed. That's quite useful. And the Blood Aqueduct. Okay. Meet Sin in Highgate. So we're not there yet. Looks like we have to make our way. Oh yeah, we have to make our way. This looks different. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I don't think this was made of blood last time. I think this was rather quite a nice little walk through the aqueduct. However, we now just need to get all the way to the end here, get into Highgate, and then we will end this episode. So we're doing quite well. So we're obviously Act 9. So this video is coming out on Thursday. So I think tomorrow, as this video gets released, should be Path of Exile 2. Should be released into early access. I should be streaming it on the evening of the 6th, or whatever evening it gets released on. I should be streaming it. We're going to go straight for a hardcore as per usual. There's no other way that I like to play games other than hardcore. And yeah, we'll give that game, see how good it is. We'll continue on with this series, playing through the game. So hopefully Act 9 will be next Tuesday. And then next Thursday we'll do Act 10, finish the game, then we'll go on to doing some end game. I don't know how much we're going to record of the end game, but I'm going to do as much as I can before its character either perishes or we finish it. Although I think the progression at end game is a lot like Rifts from Diablo. So you've got maps, you can keep clearing maps and just making yourself incrementally stronger, which will be pretty cool. But I'm looking forward to that. And then, as I said earlier, we'll be then looking at going to Path of Exile 2 and going to do a series on our Ruthless character. So if I don't stream my Ruthless character, I'm going to make videos on it and slowly make our way through all the acts. Because the Ruthless character is very difficult. Very fun, but very difficult. Yeah. And anything good here? No, grab that. Necromancer Circlet. Yes, we'll grab you. You actually have the name Necromancer. You any good? Max life, max mana. And no, not that good. That's a shame. I did pick up something random. No, okay, I didn't pick up anything random. But yeah, so we should be coming towards the end of this path now.
When I'm ready, and not before.
So we'll do our little outro as we make our way there. I don't want to be too premature, but as per usual, we have a couple links. This should be it. Okay, there's a couple links down in the description below. One is to Mrs Rothmers YouTube channel. If you want to check out any Lord of the Rings lore, feel free to have a look at that. As well as a link to the Discord. If you want to join the small but slowly growing community, feel free to join. And here we are now in Highgate. So, Sin, what have you got for us?
The dark ember remains nestled deep within the putrid flesh of my dead beast. With many of Highgate's tunnels now collapsed, we must forge another way inside.
Okay, so we have to go take on the beast again. Okay, looks like we're going... So last time in Act 4, we went straight into Highgate and straight into the mountain through the mines. Looks like the mines no longer exist. We have to go around, which is pretty cool. Barrel Master.
Ortoy of the sun-scorched plains of Vestiri. Scattered across the plains and...
Find the Immortal Syndicate fortification, which is probably that's another league mechanic, which is pretty cool.
You can gripe all you want, lover. We can't stay here. Not with all this blood.
Oh, they don't know. You must have encountered men and women like us before.
Okay.
Good luck.
So they want us to find a sacred blade. Ishra, what have you got for us?
The Oyun is gone for but a few days, and already Tasuni sniffs at the throne like...
Okay. Oyun, I think, was the mine. No, Nico's the miner. There's a load of expedition guys here. It's pretty cool. We're slowly making a load of expedition items. And we've got one more person to talk to. It's a shame it's the other side of the camp. We do have 3 skill points to use. We're not using them just yet. Mainly because I want to see where I want to put the points before I dedicate them. I want to know how many more points we get.
The nightmares are but whispers now. Yet Like my sister Kira has grown obsessed with the vulture.
Fine, okay. We can trade some cards into him, but I don't think we have anything of use. But yeah, we'll end this episode here. So tomorrow we'll be streaming some Path of Exile 2 or whatever day it gets released. I think it is tomorrow it gets released on. Then, looking forward, hopefully next week, we'll finish both... Oh, that's the wrong button. We'll finish both Act 9 on next Tuesday. Next Thursday, we should hopefully finish Act 10. And then that'll be the game over. For now. So, have a wonderful day, everyone. And as per usual, peace out.